Good afternoon. Today is March 14, 2025. I'm Oskee Walden, and here are today's headlines. President Rodrigo Duterte to appear before ICC on March 14. Former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte scheduled to make his initial appearance before the International Criminal Court on March 14, 2025 at 2 p.m. before pre-trial Chamber 1. In the decision issued March 13, the hearing will be led by the same three female judges that issued the arrest warrant against former President Duterte, namely presiding Judge Yulia Antoniela Moto, Judge Rain Adelaide Sophie Alampi Gansu, and Judge Maria del Socorro Flores Sierra. According to Article 61 of the Rome Statute, the founding treaty of the ICC and the Rule 121.1 of the ICC rules, a person subject to arrest warrant. Under Article 58, a person shall appear before the pre-trial chamber and be informed of the crimes he is alleged to have committed, his rights under Rome Statute, and the day for a hearing to confirm or decline to confirm the charges. All issue appearances before the pre-trial chamber are public in accordance with ICC regulations to ensure fair proceedings. The pre-trial chamber was also been notified of former President Duterte's wishes to be assisted by his ex-secretary Salvador Medialdea and the Office of Boundary Control for Defense. The ICC registry has acknowledged the request and confirmed it will facilitate Medialdea's presence at Duterte's initial appearance. Duterte was taken into custody by Philippine authorities in compliance with the ICC arrest warrant issued under seal on March 7, 2025. He was subsequently handed over to ICC custody on March 12. The charges against him involve murder as a crime against humanity, allegedly committed in 2019. During this time, he held roles as President of the Philippines, Mayor of Davao City, and was reported the leader of the Davao Death Squad. The initial appearance is one of two proceedings before any actual trial takes place. It's an integral part of ICC's procedures because it ascertains the basic rights of any individual to be informed, not only the charges they are facing, but most importantly, their rights, which include the right to apply for interim release pending trial. The request must be made in writing and must be decided on by the pre-trial chamber without delay. However, an interim release does not mean full liberty and the ability to go back to regular activities, since it is subject to several conditions. Under Rule 119 of the ICC Rules of Procedures and Evidence, these includes the pre-trial chamber may set one or more conditions restricting liberty, including the following: A. The person must not travel beyond territorial limits set by the pre-trial chamber without the explicit agreement by the chamber. B. The person must not go to certain places or associate with certain persons as specified by the pre-trial chamber. C. The person must not contract directly or indirectly victims of illnesses. D. The person must not engage in certain professional activities. E. The person must reside at a particular address as specified by the pre-trial chamber. F. The person must respond when summoned by authority or qualified person designated by the pre-trial chamber. G. The person must post bond or provide real or personal security or surety, which the amount and the schedule and mode of payment shall be determined by the pre-trial chamber. The person must supply the registrar with all identities documents, particularly his or her password. The pre-trial chamber makes also several important considerations, including the views of witnesses that could be at risk as a result of release or conditions imposed. After an initial appearance, the next step is also a hearing of the confirmation of charges before trial. According to ICC, this process may be held even in the absence of the person charged. The pre-trial chamber will be hold a hearing to confirm the charges on which the prosecutor intends to seek trial, after which the pre-trial may A. confirm the charges and commit the person for trial. Upon confirmation, the presidency of the court will constitute a trial chamber responsible for subsequent proceedings. Decline to confirm the charges, a decision does not prevent the prosecutor from deterring within the subsequent request on the basis of additional evidence. Adjourn the hearing and ask the prosecutor to consider providing further evidence or to pursue further investigation, or alternatively to amend charges because the available evidence shows a different crime. Once charges have been confirmed, a trial may now commence. Requiring again the presence of the accused, the trial will be also be made public except when there is need to protect the safety of victims, witnesses, or sensitive information. In other news, more oil price cuts loom in third week of March. So another year, another week, another possible oil price rollback. Oil prices are set to fall anew for a third straight week this March amid weakening demand for the U.S. and other major players. The Department of Energy said Friday the following pump price cuts may be implemented next Tuesday, March 18, based on 4 days of trading of mean and flat Singapore. Gasoline, which is 10 centavos to 40 centavos per liter, diesel is 20 centavos to 60 centavos per liter, and kerosene is 30 to 60 centavos per liter. Assistant Director Rodero Romero of the DOE Oil Industry Management Bureau said the weaker demand is due to a signs of possible economic downturn in the US and other countries. May takot na napakakaroon ng supply ang merkado, kaya humatak pababa ng presyo, she added. For world news, Pope marks 12 years in job in hospital with cake but future uncertain. Pope Francis marked 12 years as head of the Catholic Church on Thursday, celebrating with cake and slowly recovering after a month in hospital, but with his health casting a shadow over his future. The 88-year-old pontiff was for a time critically ill, battling pneumonia in both lungs at Rome's Gemelli Hospital, where he was admitted on February 14. The Argentine cardiac situation was markedly improved since then, and he is reported by the Vatican to be stable and at least well enough to eat cake. He celebrated a little bit with the health workers who have been helping him during this time with a cake and candles, the Vatican press office said last Thursday. Francis spent the morning following prayers and meditations in the Vatican via video link without being seen, alongside his usual treatments and physiotherapy, the Holy See said. After that, he prayed and continued his breathing exercises, he said. Other than his cake, no special events were planned for his anniversary, but the Vatican said she was loaned hundreds of messages of goodwill sent from schools, religious institutions, and young people. The Vatican press office said it would issue another medical bulletin Friday evening, but might stop sending a daily morning update. Talk is now turned to when he might go on, but his hospital stay, the longest and most fraught of his papacy, raised doubts about his ability to lead the world's nearly 1.4 billion Catholics. It takes time to body of an 88 years old affected by the palliative pneumonia to recover. Also in terms of energy of strength, the press office said. Francis had before now refused to make any concessions to his age or increasingly fragile health, which forced him to begin using a wheelchair 3 years ago. He maintained a packed daily schedule interspersed with frequent overseas trips, notably a 12-day tour of the Asia Pacific region in September, when he presided over huge open-air masses. But Esther says his recovery could take weeks with committed age and recurring health issues, not helped by having part of one long removed as a young man. The rest of his pontificate remains a question mark for the moment, including for Francis himself, said father, Michael Kubler, a Vatican expert and former editor-in-chief of the press newspaper La Croce. Oops. He doesn't know what his life will be like once he returns to the Vatican, and so now Dobbs researched the opinion of resigning if he can no longer cope, he told AFP. Francis has always left the door open to resigning where his health will deteriorate, following the example of immediate predecessor Benedict XVI, who in 2013 became the first pope since the Middle Ages to voluntarily step down. But the Jesuit had distanced himself from the idea more recently, insisting the job works for life. While in hospital, Francis has delegated masses to senior cardinals but has kept working on and off, including signing decrees and receiving close colleagues. But he has missed some amount of events for the 2025 Jubilee, a holy year organized by the Pope, and that is predicted to draw an additional 30 million pilgrims to Rome and the Vatican. It is hard to imagine he will be enough to lead a full program of events for Easter, the holiest period in the Christian calendar, that is less than 6 weeks away. Many believe that Francis, who is not being seen in public since he went to the hospital, has to change course. This is the end of the pontificate as we have known it until now. For sports news, Stephen Curry bags record 4,000 three-pointer as Warriors face Kings. Golden State Warriors star Stephen Curry became the first NBA player to score the 4,000 three-pointers on Thursday, extending his runaway lead as the greatest long-range shooter in basketball history. Curry entered into Thursday's clash against the Sacramento Kings, needed just 2 threes to reach the unprecedented 4,000 mark, just days after reaching 25,000 career points last Saturday. Curry, who turns 37 on Friday, took his time before completing the final few steps of his journey towards a scoring milestone once considered unthinkable before the 4-time NBA champion revolutionized the art of three-point shooting. The Warriors aced Drain for the first three-pointer of the night late in the first quarter, coolly finding a pocket for 26 feet to move to 3,999 career threes. That was one of the just 3 attempted three-pointers by Curry in the first half as the Warriors took a 61-51 lead into the break. But he had San Francisco's Chase Center ground wins aspiration in the third quarter as they finally reached the 4,000 mark, dropping a bucket from 27 feet with 8 minutes, 9 minutes remaining in the period to make it 72-63. Curry's three-point haul is the latest achievement in a career that ensures he'll be remembered as one of the greatest players in the history of the NBA. But before Curry's emergence in the league, no player had ever amassed 3,000 triples in a career. But the Warriors star has led a dramatic evolution of a three-point scoring record during his 16 seasons in the league. In 2005, Reggie Miller led the all-time three-point shooting record with 2,560 triples. Ray Allen will go on to surpass Miller's record in 2011 before retiring in 2014 with 2,973 threes. Curry threw eclipsed Allen's record 7 years later before reaching the 3,000 mark in December 2021, a feat matched by only one other player, the Los Angeles Clippers' James Harden, who stands on 3,127. Since Curry has 3,000, it had been a question of when not a 4-time NBA champion Curry reached the 4,000 mark, a feat that Warriors coach Steve Kerr has described as insane. I have listened. Guys to the three because they just come flooding through game after game. Kerr said earlier this week, 4,000 is just an insane number, but it just seems kind of natural. Whether Curry can reach 5,000 remains to be seen. He's in contact with Golden State runs to 2026-2027, but said he's weak. He hoped to play beyond that provided power and fitness allowed. Speaking on the Bay Area radio station 95.7 a game, Curry said he was uncertain how much longer his career would last. I don't know, he said. I've tried to answer that question before and I've said a lot of different things that's based on how I feel that day. But I think it's all kind of measured in the style of, can I get to that level that I expect from myself? It's not really attached to points per game or a stats thing. I know how my contacts line up and I'd like to play that for sure. How long that goes, I have no idea. And for the entertainment news, is Kirai Celis already engaged? Actress and entrepreneur Kirai Celis, Robin and Kirai Celis, no? has set the record straight that she is not yet engaged to her boyfriend, Stefan Dystopia, despite his readiness to take the next step. In an interview with Boya Bunda on her show, Fast Talk on GMA, Kirai shared that while her boyfriend was expressing eagerness to have married, she is not yet ready to make that commitment. Siya, lagi niyang sinasabi, sobrang ready na ako. Hindi pa ba, she revealed. Noong una, inisiisip ko yung mama ko, pero na yun, ako pala talaga hindi ready. Parang late bloomer ako. At feel ko na yun lang ako na dadalaga. Beyond their personal relationship, Kira and her boyfriend also support each other business ventures. Supportan ko talaga kasi meron talaga may mahina, malakas, pero kapag lumakas, kailangan kalmado lang, she said. She also emphasized that money has never been a source conflict between them. Kami na boyfriend ko, no never kami nag-away sa pera. Now a thriving entrepreneur, Kira has ventured into the beauty and wellness industry, owning food supplement brands. Kira highlighted she is currently focused on entrepreneurship with show business taking the backstreet for now. In the previous interview with Bush ABS-CBN, Kira credited her boyfriend for being her biggest supporter in her entrepreneur journey. The actress acknowledged how deeply involved Stefan is but also recognized the need to maintain maintenance. Thought siya may mga business din siya, kaya sabi ko na sa kanya para kailangan mo driver kasi kailangan mo mundo din siya. Iba-ibang yung mundo sa mundo niya kasi may business din siya. Kasi ba yung business, she will. More news coming your way. This will be right back on IchiTV Afternoon News. Stay with us. And we're back on the news that you need to know. It's time. And we're back on the news that you need to know. And for this time, we got some news that we can make it happen as it happens. The Coupon faces 44-degree danger heat index. The Coupon City, Pangasinan said to experience seeing hot weather Friday and Saturday with heat index expected to rise to 44 degrees Celsius, Weather Bureau Pag-asa said. Cuyo in Palawan and Cotabato City, Maguindanao del Norte are also facing danger heat index levels of 42 degrees Celsius according to Pag-asa. Pag-asa weather forecaster de la Cruz said most of the country will experience fair weather conditions except western Visayas, which expected cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms due to the easterlies. Metro Manila will experience warmer temperature in the afternoon and evening, De La Cruz said. And in other news, Meralco to refund 19.9 billion pesos to customers. For all the of ABS-CBN News, the NG Regulatory Commission has ordered Meralco to refund 90.9 billion pesos covering over recoveries from July 22 to December 2024. Average refund will be 12 centavos per kilowatt hour for all customers. For residential customers, the refund will be 20 centavos per kilowatt hour credited to the bills of its customers for 3 years. The ERC said it also ordered Meralco to immediately implement the refund in the next billing cycle. The Commission further directed the Meralco to reflect the refund rate as a separate line item in customers as a what or refund or collect. The distribution utility is also required to submit a report in the prescribed format that the amount of over-recovery has been fully refunded, the ERC said. The agency, however, also said the provisional order remains subject to further review and verification as part of the final valuation of rates for a July 22 to June 2025 period. Former ERC Commissioner Arfedo Noon earlier revealed that the base of this competition from 2015 until today, Meralco stands to refund over 100 billion. Due to overcollection, since its average distribution rate is higher much than it should be. And in order for international news, Trump takes U.S. right citizenship to Supreme Court. Well, back. According to Agence France Presse, U.S. President Donald Trump took his continuous bid to end birthright citizenship in the United States to the Supreme Court on Thursday. Trump's executive order seeking to end birthright citizenship, which he signed on his first day of office, was blocked by federal district courts in Maryland, Massachusetts, and Washington state. Birthright citizenship is enshrined with the 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which decrees that anyone born on American soil is a citizen, and Trump's order seeks to end it for children whose parents are in country illegally. In an emergency application with the Supreme Court, the Justice Department sought to narrow the scope of the nationwide lower court injunctions to the individual plaintiffs in the 3 cases. The department's acting Solicitor General Sarah Harris described it as the modest request, and she notably did not seek a ruling from the Supreme Court at this time as to whether eliminating birthright citizenship is constitutional or not. Those universal injustices will prevent a day one executive order from being enforced anywhere in the country, Harris wrote. While the parties illegitimate weights merit questions, the court should restrict the scope of multiple preliminary injunctions that purport to cover every person in the country, limiting those injunctions to the parties actually within the court's power, she said. Trump has been facing legal pushback in courts across the country as she attempts to stem illegal immigration, slash the government budget, and reduce the federal workforce. In his latest setback, a district judge in California on Thursday ordered 6 federal agencies to rehire thousands of probationary workers who have been tired. In sports news, related to the UAAP, and Bullpups on brink of boys title after eclipsing Tiger Cubs. National University Nazareth School is 1 win away for the mentioned the UAAP boys basketball tournament. The Bullpups sprawl away from a 77-70 victory against the University of San Tomas in Game 1 of the Best of 3 Final Series. Today at the Phil Oil Center to move on the break on claiming the season 87 championship. Chad Carter was the hero of 4 NU Nazareth as he came with a pivotal place after Senegal's forward Racine came bought USD within 4.7268 with an and one play. The 18-year-old Carter responded with a long jumper before setting up Mark Alfanta for a crucial basket that extend NUNS leads to 76-70 with 1 minute and 41 seconds remaining. UST had several opportunities to turn the tide, but four costly missed free throws from Kane and Buenaflor in the final 4 minutes, combined with missed three-point attempts by Waki Ludofis and Kane at closing seconds, denied them the chance to inch closer to ending their 24-year title draw. Aside from their strong offensive finish, the Bullpups' defensive pulled pivotal, limiting the Tiber Cubs to 8 points on this one, 3 of 14 shooting in the final period to secure the win. With the result, the Bullpups had averaged the long loss of the season, a 56-70 loss to USA as March 6th that denied them an outright finals berth. They also just one win away from claiming the 8 UAP boys basketball title and the Castles Championship since season 82 in 2018. And here are the scores is NUS is 77 and UST is 77. Quarter scores is 22-23, 38-36, 63-62, and 77-70. And we got on progress, right? The group chat. So we have great news. So all of you that suppose so we'll get to another news for the entertainment news. Bella Padilla beats London home goodbye. There is a Kapamilya actress Bella Padilla shared a glimpse of her London home as she packed several items she used while she was living in the European city. In her Instagram post, she expressed how much she'll be missing the time she spent living there. Bella previously revealed that she is temporarily closing the chapter of her London life as she shifts focus to working full-time. I fear the grief that will set in when I miss the woman who lived this home of London, she wrote. She showed how she was putting everything in their respective boxes before storing them somewhere else. Seeing the short clip she posted were the several books from herself that she needed to take down. Friends and fans of Bella shared words of encouragement for her in the comment section. Other netizens expressed how proud they were of the growth and maturity that the Kapamilya actress has for many, making another big move. Trust me when I say you always have her Casey conception room. It is for the better than the London girl is even more proud of you than even more a fan. Previously, Bella opened up about how London changed her life for the better as it allowed her to grow as a person. In an Instagram post, she expressed that London gave her so much in the years she spent living in it. Even if London will forever be the city that made me question everything I know in life and forced me to square my shoulders, walk faster, and be more vigilant. It will also be the city that allowed me to smell flowers in spring and summer, she previously wrote. Despite working full-time back in the country again, Bella maintained that she longs for the day that she'll back in England's capital. I will still have my house in London and maybe one day it will be called home again. London is polite but shouts when you're wrong, beautiful, but rough on the edges, kind, that could scare, like through my friend, London, she previously shared. And for the weather report for today, as according to this weather sticks, and 4 hours ago, that the Metro Manila had experienced 33 degrees Celsius and feels lightened. Estimated winds 20 kilometers per hour and the humidity of 46%. The visibility is 9.66 kilometers and 1.310.21 megabytes in pressure, and dew point is 20 degrees Celsius. Well, it's 12:59. It's 1 p.m. Exactly. And here are that we can make it happen. To expect that Kanlahi as crowning moment. In this processing, so proceed to another news. It's a 1 p.m. or and the baby ni Kanlahi will be in the news shortly. So we'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned. And wait, don't wait. So we have one more news for today as we have expanding Betit's Pamandukit culture beyond. And we got some news from. We have another news out there. So NCRPO's says no credible information on alleged Metro Manila security threat. Police denied Friday only rumors of a supposedly looming emergency situation in Metro Manila. In a Facebook post by Maranao TV, an unidentified person had advised residents to make preparations for a possible emergency situation in Metro Manila. The National Capital Region Police officers noted. There is no credible information monitored by our intelligence units that would suggest any form of threat in Metro Manila, the NCRPO said in a statement. We want to assure everyone that in-depth validation was immediately conducted and based on the latest intelligence report by various intelligence units, there's no information of any security threat that can cause security alarm in Metro Manila. It added. The NCRPO said it was investigating the identity of the person in the Facebook video. We encourage everyone to remain calm, deliberate, and to be very discerning in what you see in social media. Immediately report to the nearest police station of information of any suspicious persons and events for immediate and appropriate actions. It added. Yeah. I will proceed to another news. Our Binibining Kanlahi 2025 was crowned for Miss Pura, crowned as Miss Kanlahi 2025 and Miss Universe Philippines Tarlac 2025. Here's your report.
The highly anticipated Binibining Kanlahi 2025 pageant was a night to remember as the finest women from different municipalities of Tarlac competed for the coveted crown. Held at Maria Cristina Park on Thursday, March 6. The event showcased beauty, grace, and talent, leaving the audiences in awe. What started as a rainy evening quickly turned scorching as the candidates turned up the heat in their sizzling swimwear. The stunning contestants confidently strutted across the stage, exuding pose and elegance. Among the special awardees of the night, Binibining Banban was named Miss Photogenic, captivating photographers and the audience with their striking features and undeniable charm. The top 12 candidates of Binibining Kanlahi 2025 graced the stage with elegance and sophistication during the evening gown competition. Each contestant showcased their breathtaking gowns, embodying grace and refinement. After a night filled with dazzling performances and intense competition, the moment of truth arrived.
Your Binibining Kanlahi 2025 and Miss Universe Philippines Tarlac 2025 is candidate number 7 from Pura, Marian de la Cruz Arellano, which means our first runner-up is candidate number 11 of Tarlac City, Leana Kaylee Manuel.
Congratulations!
The prestigious title of Binibining Kanlahi 2025 was awarded to Marian Arellano from the municipality of Pura. Her exceptional beauty, intelligence, and confidence made her shine above the rest, earning her the ultimate crown. The runners-up were also recognized for their solid performances. First runner-up is Leana Kaylee Manuel of Tarlac City. Second runner-up, Freya Vida. Second runner-up is Freya Vida Alonso of San Manuel. Third runner-up is Alessandra David of Capas. Fourth runner-up is Ira Kleinet Canlas of Concepcion. Marian Arellano's victory marks a new journey for her as she takes on the responsibilities of representing Tarlac with pride and grace. As the new Binibining Kanlahi, she aims to inspire and empower women, embodying the values of beauty, intelligence, and compassion. With its grand display of elegance, culture, and empowerment, the Binibining Kanlahi 2025 pageant proved to be a spectacular celebration of beauty and resilience. The night will forever be remembered as one that shone bright with hope and inspiration, showcasing the exceptional women of Tarlac.
Hello to my viewers on IchiTV. Hello everyone, I'm so grateful to all my supporters and I hope to see you in the Miss Universe 2026. Thank you so much. I'm very thankful that everybody, to the people who have supported me, winning this third runner-up position is more than just a crown. It symbolizes the people who have supported me all throughout my journey. Maraming salamat po. Hello, good evening. I'm very happy to be a part of the Binibining Kanlahi. It wasn't really an easy journey, but I'm glad I made it this far and had my very own redemption from my previous performance. So, very happy to be here and I will gladly represent Miss Pearl of the Orient. Thank you so much! Well, I'm so grateful because I was able to bring home a crown and also to the winner, Miss Marian. She's also my sister, so congratulations. Maraming salamat po, Tarlaceños, for having me here. Bye! This is Marian de la Cruz Arellano, your Miss Universe Tarlac 2026.
And that concludes our IchiTV afternoon news. For more news updates, log on to itv.com.ph/news and follow us on social media sites for more updates. From the ITV News Center, I'm Oskee Walden. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.